morning, good afternoon, good evening. I don't know what time it is where you are, but right now it is time for more insight. This is insight that you can trust because there is more where it came from. I'm not by myself. Can't do the show by myself. I actually have a special guest with me, my co-host, if you will. He is the CEO of Moore Sports. He's doing his thing up in Chicago. He's doing it big. They got a busy weekend this weekend. They got a busy year with his business. So none other than Demola Oseni. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for the introduction. It's always a blessing to just sit every Friday with you and keep doing this. Let's
Hey
keep
man,
cooking.
I appreciate you pushing me to do this. It gives me a time to just like really think on some topics, think through some things, and like really come up with some opinions. And hey, man, ain't nothing wrong with chatting it up with your boys about things that are going on in sports.
Definitely.
First of all, how you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. How about you?
Hey, man, I'm good. Um, as they say, I can't call it. If I had your hands, I'd be doing better, or whatever they say, whatever old folks be saying. But man, it's been a crazy week. I want to start off with some NBA. Last night, we saw that the Los Angeles Lakers lost to the Phoenix Suns without Dylan Brooks, without Devin Booker, um, and they were able to close out and get a game-winning three on the Los Angeles Lakers. So I want to know, man, uh, what are your thoughts on the Los Angeles Lakers?
My thoughts on the Lakers, I just think they're ready for Bron to go. That's my opinion. I think the whole franchise, they're tired of the whole LeBron James scenario that's going on right now, whether he's going to come back or retire or go back to Cleveland. So I think that's why they got Luka. They were preparing for life after LeBron. So, um, I mean, that's just from what I see. I just think the whole franchise is ready to move on from LeBron and make Luka the franchise and build around Luka. So, but from what I'm seeing this season, I just think they don't have a fight. They don't have a dog mentality on that team that, they can go out and do the scrappy work and just motivate the team. Because when I watch the games, I see Luka complains half the time, like from no calls, he doesn't get back on defense, and you have a 41-year-old LeBron, and you can't do a lot like 3 years ago, carry
For
the
sure.
team. Yeah, so it's a lot going on with that team. I just think they need a reset this offseason and just start over and build with Luka.
I agree with you that they are ready for the LeBron era to end. The problem with the LeBron era ending is that LeBron is a natural leader. So when you lose LeBron as a leader of your team, Luca to me leads by example.
Hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with leading by example. But I believe that there's an issue that you're going to have when it comes to defense. Luca don't play none.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I just said.
AR-15, Austin Reeves, he don't play no defense. He tries. I will give him that. He tries to play defense. Luca doesn't even try. So granted, when the LeBron era ends and it's Luca's team, you're gonna have to build that team like they did when the Dallas Mavericks went to the finals with Luca. You're gonna have to have wing players who can defend. You're gonna have to get a rim protector. And real quick, while we're talking about rim protectors, DeAndre Ayton, man, huge disappointment. In the previous game, he walks off the court. He's heard saying they trying to make me Clint Capella.
Hmm.
To me, first of all, don't you ever disrespect Clint Capella like that.
I was gonna say the same thing, bro.
Like,
Don't ever disrespect.
if you were Clint Capella, trust me, the Lakers would be a whole lot better right now. Give me your thoughts on Clint Capella, and what are your thoughts on what does this team look like next season without LeBron?
I think they should have got Clint over DeAndre, because Clint Capella is like the perfect guy to have on your team, like rim protector. He plays defense. He's aggressive. You can throw lobs to him, and he doesn't care about scoring. He's kind of like a Steven Adams type of
Yes,
player that you need, like that that muscle that can you can always depend on late in the game, late game scenario when when you want to get a stop on defense and protect the rim. So they should have got Clint. DeAndre Hayden, I think to me he's a bust.
Yeah,
He's a bust. He hasn't really done. He was a number one overall pick, right?
it was the number one overall pick.
So to me, he's a bust. And for him to be complaining like that, it's not a good look. Like I said, the Lakers, it's not looking good right now. Like it's just too much drama going on, and it's it's a typical Los Angeles type of scenario, drama.
And here's the thing. Here's what I saw O'Shea Jackson. He tweeted this last night. He said, "Games against the team that drafted you, after you make those comments and you don't do anything, is crazy." Last night, DeAndre Ayton had 2, maybe 4 points, 4
2
rebounds.
points, 4 rebounds.
Like, bro, I could have went out there and did that.
That's what I told you in the trade deadline. I thought they should have aggressively pushed to get Draymond to come over there because I don't think, from what I'm seeing, Draymond is not motivated right now with this Warriors team. Steph is not there, so it's like he's really like not Draymond. So I feel like if you put Draymond with Luka and LeBron, then you could, yeah, I think they should have got, not, I'm not saying they should have got Draymond, they should have got a player like Draymond, like
Well,
somebody, yeah, like, but they don't have that. Everybody wants to be the star on that Lakers team. Nobody want to play their role, and, Austin Reeves has got a lot going on, thinking about getting traded this off season. You got Rich Paul talking about, oh, they should trade him for this. Then you got Luka that's trying to be the face. Then you got LeBron that's don't know whether he's coming back. And so JJ Redick got a tough job right now.
JJ Redick probably would love to be back on ESPN right now, arguing
Man,
with Steve.
that's a messy job he got right now. It's just too much going on.
For sure, for sure. Going from a team that has so many questions to a team that's giving us a lot of answers. The San Antonio Spurs, man, they just won their 11th in a row. Wemby's playing like crazy. I mean, the other night I'm saying that he's shooting 3 for 12, but on the defensive end, he's stepping up 5 blocks. He's getting 8, 9 defensive rebounds. Tell me, what do you think about this San Antonio Spurs team right now, man?
Man, I remember the off season I was talking to one of my friends. Shout out T UEBL, shout out my guy. So I was telling him, I'm like, when they got Dylan Harper, I told him, I'm like, this Spurs team is gonna be nice. They got a great group of young guys. Stephon Castle, man, I love watching Stephon play. So I'm not surprised with the way they're playing right now because I knew it was gonna happen. So do I think they'll be in the NBA Finals this season? Nah, but I think in the next 2 years, championship. Because I was watching on ESPN this morning, Kendrick Perkins was like, I already booked my flight to San Antonio because they're going to the finals. I'm like, we'll see about that. You never know. You never know.
I'll be honest with you, man. Out the West, I'm looking at the standings now. I still believe outside of OKC and Spurs, I would put the Nuggets right there. But the San Antonio Spurs have been very
But Denver
impressive.
didn't really, they haven't shown me nothing. I watched the game on Sunday against Golden State, and the way they let that team come back and just take
I
the
think
heart out.
I think the Nuggets are built for playoffs. I don't think they're really built for the season, especially with all these injuries they have going on right now.
Yeah, they do have a lot of injuries.
I think what I like about the San Antonio Spurs is De'Aaron Fox doesn't have to be who he was in Sacramento.
Yeah, I was
He
about
can
to say,
still get his shots off. He can still do what he needs to do. But you have Stephon Castle. You have Devin Vassell. You have one of my favorite players on that team is Keldon Johnson. A couple of years ago, Keldon Johnson was averaging 20 points, but he's still able to get his shots off. Like, this is a deep team, man. I mean, I feel like they're the only team that can give OKC a run for their money. And I actually can see them beating the Thunder, because when I'm looking at the Thunder, I'm seeing Jalen Williams, the first Jalen Williams, who's not been able to like really play to the level that he's wanted to.
Yeah, he's
Because
been
of
injured the
he's
whole
been injured
season.
the whole season. So, when you limp into playoffs, you limp out. So I really like this Spurs team. Will I go ahead and say that they will win the West? I'm not prepared to say that, but it's not going to surprise me if they do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either. I think my pick is the Western Conference, OKC and San Antonio, 7-game series, like Game 7.
Yeah.
SGA just comes through for them in Game 7 and just takes them to the final.
And one thing I would like about that, and I know you'll appreciate it. I know you don't like friendly basketball. I know you don't like this NBA and they friends and all that good
Yeah,
stuff. Wemby and Chet don't like each other.
I was about to say that. You got
So
Wemby,
that's
you got Chat, you got SGA and Stephon Castle. So it's just like both teams are just like they got young generational players that's trying to say like we're next. So that's where I want to see that series so bad. Like I really want to see that in the playoffs.
yeah, man. I could definitely. I figured that would be something that you would like. And I'm looking at this upcoming schedule here, man. Let me see here. Right now, as the standings show, as of this afternoon, Spurs are number 2. Thunder is
Yeah,
number
okay,
1.
see number one.
Yeah. So, man,
But
it's gonna be
you never
a
know.
tight race
We seen teams finish high and just get bounced out the first round. You got to get lucky in the
for
playoffs.
sure.
Injuries
For
play a
sure.
factor. Somebody could step up and just have that moment. Like what's his name did last season? Tyrese. Like Tyrese Halliburton.
Halliburton. Yeah. I don't know why I'm
Yeah.
thinking about Maxi.
No. Somebody can have that one playoff moment and you just be like, "Ooh."
Yeah, man. And I know I'm not trying to go off on a random tangent, but I'm looking at the Eastern Conference. I still don't understand why the 76ers traded McCain to the Thunder. I mean,
Hey, Sam Presti's a genius, bro. Whatever. He finds a way to get them.
because I'm looking at the Sixers, man. If there was any team that could make some noise, it would be the 76ers, especially, when Paul George gets back. Like, right when Paul George was getting better, suspended. So, I don't even know how many more games he has, but 76ers is one of those teams, man, that I really felt like they could do some damage. And they probably still could. I mean, who knows what happens when PG comes back. It's not like he has to come back and average,
Yeah,
25, 30
that's
a
the
game.
perfect thing about it because you got Tyrese Maxey and you got Joel Embiid. So Paul George has got to be like a 3-and-D type of player. Like
That's
just
it, man.
he's at that age where you don't need to be scoring 20 points a game. Just give them a little 12, 15, play your role, and you good with Embiid.
For sure. For sure. You are the CEO of Mo Sports. So as a
Yes, sir.
businessman, I think you would appreciate what the Atlanta Hawks are doing. News dropped yesterday that on March, I can't remember the day, I'll just say in March. The Hawks are going against the Orlando Magic. And on this same night, they're going to recognize and do a collab with one of the most iconic institutions in our culture, and that's Magic City. First of all, what do you think about this collab?
I love it. I love it. And it's both teams too, Atlanta and Orlando too. So it's just like it's a perfect mix. So it's gonna be an exciting game. And I just love that the way they got it. I was excited when I saw it. I'm like, man, they're gonna have everybody out. Boosie's coming out,
Oh, for sure.
Quavo, all of them coming out, and Orlando too. They got their own peoples too.
When I first saw it, I was like, only in Atlanta could you get away with something like this.
Hmm.
Of course, it has to be against the Magic because I feel like this is one of those if you know type of situations. Because
Yeah,
we understand what Magic City is. We understand, even if we've never been there, we've heard the songs, we've seen the stories online. Like, Magic City is a black Cirque du Soleil for adult entertainment. So to put that together and the way they put it in the press release, it's iconic, man, because there's going to be a certain group of people who are like, what are you talking about? Like, what
yeah,
is Magic
yeah.
City?
Like the new generation would be like, what's so? It's, yeah, I like it. Especially they should have done it in Black History Month. from where I see it.
Well, I'll say it like this. You're doing it in March, you're doing it in National Women's Month.
True. So
So, hey man, but it's perfect symmetry, man, because it works because you're going against the Orlando Magic. But the piece that I love is that they're going to have Magic City serve their wings at the game that night. And of course, the halftime performance is done by T.I., so that alone in itself is going to be dope because
man,
T.I.
it's gonna
new
be a
song
beautiful
out.
night, man. I wish I could be here.
Man, I wish I could too. Yeah, I wish I could be there. So shouts out to the Atlanta Hawks. Shouts out to them doing their thing. You are in the city of Chicago, man. It's a busy weekend. The WWE is there. I saw Jade Cargill. She was at the Bulls game earlier this week wearing
Yeah,
her picket green.
Cody Rhodes was at Chinatown yesterday.
Please, somebody get Cody Rhodes out of my wrestling life right now. Let's just go through the card real quick. You give me your predictions. Let's go here. Women's Intercontinental Championship match. Becky Lynch versus AJ Lee. Thoughts and who you got winning?
Man, the build-up has been trash. I'm not even looking forward to that match. But I think Becky wins. I don't think they're gonna drop that title off her right now. I think there will be another match at WrestleMania for AJ to come
Right.
out big, but I don't think she's dropping that title tomorrow. So, but the build-up has been trash. Like the promo, everything is just like it just shows you AJ's been gone for so long. Like it's hard to recover from when you've been gone for so long. We saw with Nikki Bella too when she came back. Like it's so hard, like to cut a promo and you've been gone for 14, 15 years, and when you come back, it's like a whole new roster in WWE. Like it's not the same people you saw when you were there 15 years ago. Like it's a new generation now. You got 21-year-olds in a pay-per-view. Like, come on, man.
I think the tough part about it, I agree with you. I think Becky Lynch wins to forward the story and WrestleMania. WrestleMania is a whole different story. We'll talk about that in a minute. But I have Becky Lynch. AJ Lee, man, to be in the same house with CM Punk and being able to cut these terrible promos is a crime. I don't know what AJ Lee has been doing. I don't know what creative has been doing for her.
It just shows you she hasn't been really invested in the company for real. Like I just feel like they brought her back because it was hype. Like everybody said, bring her back, bring her back.
Yeah,
Like I don't think she was like preparing to come back. To be honest, like from what I see.
yeah. All right. So we both have Becky winning that match. Women's Elimination Chamber match. We have Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley versus Alexa Bliss, Asuka, Kiana James, and Raquel Rodriguez. What you got?
I think Raquel wins.
Love to see Raquel win.
Raquel Rodriguez is gonna win. She's been getting better though. From her wrestling skills is getting better. She's finally able to stand on her own. I think she wins, and I can see her turning against Liv. I
Man,
would love I would love that. Like what they did last year when John Cena turned heel at the Elimination Chamber. I think something is about to happen. Like it's Chicago, man. Something big always happens in Chicago. Like they got the box. Like don't open it till Elimination Chamber. Like I want to know who's in that box.
I'm gonna come back to that box. So here's what I would say, and I think this is why, again, like we talked about last week, people in WWE, the writing team, the creative team, they need people that look like you and I, people of our age, to get in that room. Because personally, I would have had Raquel Rodriguez beat Vakure a couple of weeks ago
For
on
the
Monday
World
Night Raw.
Heavyweight Championship. Yeah,
Have her win the championship. Now you got Liv versus Raquel for the championship at WrestleMania. That's easy money. Easy money. You're seeing like Raquel Rodriguez being this new version of Diesel or Kevin Nash when he was in WWF with Shawn Michaels. It's the same thing. It's been written for you before. Y'all copy and paste everything else. Copy and paste this type of storyline.
another problem is a lot of guys are holding on to this title for so long. Like
Yeah.
Dominic hasn't defending this title. You got like this is. I remember it's competition. Like everybody, you win, you lose, you win, you lose, you win, you lose, you get back on your feet. Guys are not defending.
Nah, it's a different day, man. before we go to the next match, I think Rhea Ripley wins this match. And I think Rhea wins because they need star power. And I would love to see, well, personally, I would wanted to see Bianca versus Jade. But I think Rhea Ripley works versus Jade. But I also feel like Charlotte Flair should have been in this match because every time Charlotte Flair is on TV, I see Jade. Every time I see Jade, I see Charlotte Flair. Why would
Yeah,
y'all
I'm
tease
surprised
this?
Charlotte is not in this match. Like,
Why would
I'm
y'all
su-
tease this? And this is not really even a possibility until God knows when.
I don't want to see Rhea versus Jade. I don't think Jade is ready for that.
I don't either, but I think because of the low tickets for WrestleMania, you got to
Yeah,
get somebody in there. Ain't nobody trying to see Tiffany Stratton versus Jade.
or Bianca comes back and they make it a triple threat.
I would love for that to happen. I'm hoping that Bianca Belair is pranking me. I want to feel like she's punked me because I saw on Instagram she just had another surgery, or she just had surgery on her finger.
Yeah,
And I'm hoping that this has happened last year. I'm hoping it happened last year, and I'm hoping that because again, last year at Elimination Chamber, we saw Jade Cargill shock everybody, come back, beat up Naomi, and then we
I
had a
think that
rivalry going
I
on.
think that's what they're cooking. Like, I think she comes back, shows the finger, and just takes something out, and just
That's what I want. I want Bianca versus Jade. That's money. But I think Rhea, you got Raquel. I'm not mad at Raquel versus Jade. I don't know, man. It's just weird creative going on. Speaking of weird creative, we have CM Punk versus Finn Balor. Why are we having this match? I don't know.
yeah, I don't
We
know.
already have the WrestleMania main event. There's nothing left here.
I
What you
think
got?
that match cooks though, but CM Punk is eventually gonna
The
win.
match is gonna cook for
It's
sure,
gonna cook, but Punk is
but we
gonna
know the
win.
end result.
This CM Punk's hometown, man. They're not letting him lose.
And especially if his wife loses earlier in the night,
Yeah, like we're gonna riot if CM Punk loses.
for sure. So here's what I think for that match. I think this whole process of, hey, Dominic, hey, JD, I want to win it on my own. I don't want any help. I feel like they're going to come out, cost Finn the match.
Then
And at
Finn
that point,
turns on
we'll
them.
see Finn versus Dominic at WrestleMania.
I think Judgment Day breaks up tomorrow, from what I see.
I have a interesting storyline for you with Judgment Day. I'm gonna get to it after I get through this Elimination Chamber match. So we have Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, LA Knight, Jey Uso wasn't supposed to be in there, Javon Evans, and Trick Williams. I got a couple of things from this, but I'm gonna let you go first. Who you got winning?
I think Cody wins. Cody's gonna win that match. He's the.
I hate it.
I mean, just think about it. Like you got Cody, Randy, Jay, Trick Williams, Javon Evans. Like Javon Evans and Trick Williams, you just can't throw them in the big man event right now. Those guys are still very young. They still got time on their hands to learn and just yeah. And Randy is like, I would love for Randy Orton to win. That's my generation. Like that's what I was like.
It's
But
one of my favorites, man.
yeah, but I don't think they're gonna let Randy win, man. But that's why I said Cody's gonna win that match.
I'll be honest with you, so I don't want Cody to win, but I also understand that WrestleMania is about selling tickets.
Yeah,
They ain't got nobody buying the tickets.
the kids love Cody.
Kids
So
love Cody, man.
you let Cody
So
win, take him to WrestleMania, sell tickets, or you let the old man win, Randy. Randy's not gonna sell tickets like he did before for you, so that's why I said Cody's gonna win. So
here's a few things I want to see. I don't want to see Trick Williams leave the match early. I want to see him in like one of the final three, and I want him to pin somebody. Like if Randy loses, I want Trick Williams to pin him. I want Trick Williams to have a really good showing in this because I feel like he's the new version of The Rock that we have right now.
I think Javon Evans is gonna put on a show tomorrow too.
That's the only reason why Javon Evans is in this match.
Man,
He's in this match to fall off the top of the chamber, do some high flying stuff,
he's
jump
gonna
from
take
one
a lot of
pile.
risks tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man, he needs to. I hope in his tights that he has like some type of padding because
Yeah,
he's supposed to be flying. So I can't wait to see what happens with that. Overall, man, I would love a swerve. I would even say have LA Knight win.
You know what I would love? I would love when Jey Uso just go like run it back. Then Randy Orton just hit him with an RKO and just ends it.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that. You know what? I don't really care who wins the chamber. I really don't. I would like to see LA Knight. That would be my dark horse. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's go
Oh
back to Jey
yeah,
Uso.
LA Knight is in this match.
You got what?
LA Knight. I don't think they're gonna let him win, bro.
I don't think so either. It's just what I want to happen. Cody just feels too predictable, man. It really just feels predictable. And I don't know, man. If it were me, the only reason I wouldn't let Cody win, but it's also like, what do you have Cody do at WrestleMania if he's not in a championship match? And the way that this roster is right now, everybody's hurt. I don't know what I would have for him other than maybe against Randy Orton.
That's another question. Is like everybody's hurt. I
So
didn't know Bronson Reed got injured when at that match.
So let's get into that real quick. So Jey Uso is in this match because Bronson Reed got hurt. So last Monday, I'm watching it, but my kid is with me. So now he's like trying to wrestle me, and we're also trying to eat for dinner. And all of a sudden, I see the ending of the match, Jey Uso, and I'm like, I don't see Bronson Reed anywhere.
Yeah, like that's the same question. I'm like, where's Bronson Reed? Like Jey Uso just won. Like,
and my wife said, I think he got hurt for real. And I'm like, how did you see that? You don't even watch wrestling, so how did you even see that? So I went back. I immediately went to Twitter. If I want to see some news, I went to Twitter and I saw Bronson Reed was hurt for real. I said, dang.
that injury looked bad, bro. He landed on his shoulder. Like I think something
So here's the
tore
thing.
in the
He landed on his shoulder. Nothing happened to this shoulder. It was a shoulder that he was like trying to roll Jey Uso off of Americano. So he pulled the bicep here, like doing a roll. Landed on his shoulder. Nothing wrong with this one, but hurt the other one that really wasn't doing nothing. Crazy injury for sure. So
That's
here's
6
my
months
idea.
out, 4 to 6 months.
Here's my idea. I say keep the vision together. Keep Logan Paul.
Man, Austin
Keep JD. Have them go for the tag team titles. But I would also say maybe recruit someone like a Dominic. Because if he's going to break off from Judgment Day, do we want to see Dominic with a new group where he can kind of be somewhat of the leader? Or, I mean...
But then again, we don't know who's a max man, bro.
Yeah.
They're all over the place right now.
From what I've been reading is like the masked man has been like changed, or I don't know. If I was in that creative meeting for the masked man, I'm gonna still have a masked man until, I need to reveal him. So for right now, the masked man can still attack Division. The masked man can still be Seth. It could be bad from what the rumors are.
I don't think Cody's winning on Saturday.
Why you say that?
I think somebody's gonna interrupt that match. Like
I was hoping it would be Brock Lesnar, if anything.
No, like Jacob. Remember, he still got unfinished business with Jacob, and Drew could interrupt. You got Sami Zayn. I think Sami might turn heel. He's probably getting tired of being pushed back so many times. So Sami, but no, I may be wrong, man. But I'm looking forward to Saturday. See what happens.
I'm looking forward to it too. Not even because these matches are going to be good. I need to see what y'all are coming up with. And that's where I'm at with it. So I can't wait for Elimination Chamber. I can't wait to see what the Elimination Chamber brings us. Can't wait to see what happens from this. Anything you got coming up?
Like regarding the chamber?
No. I'm saying anything in general. Anything from most sports.
I just did this article for David that I'm posting at 3:00 about his journey with football, and I'm I posted that video yesterday, bro, and like so many reactions, so many views, and I got David today, so it's just like back to back days, like everything's looking so beautiful, bro. Like finally, man, it took me years, but that's why I tell a lot of people, man, trial and error, just keep pushing.
That's what it's all about, man. Trial and error. You'll figure it out.
You figure it out. I had to figure it out so many times. But It's finally
As a
blossoming.
basketball fan, I'm pretty sure you'll appreciate this. Trust the process.
Yeah,
Trust the
Joel
process.
Embiid. Trust the process.
Let's wrap it up with this. The NFL Combine has been going on this week in Indianapolis. I haven't heard too many rumblings of people who have been impressing or anything like that. I've heard the linebackers have really been cooking.
Yeah.
It sounds like this is going to be a big defensive draft. Any players or any teams you're looking forward to seeing?
We know Vegas is going to select the quarterback
Mendoza.
from in
Do you
Mendoza.
like Mendoza?
I like Mendoza, but I just feel like they got to get a veteran quarterback for him to play, but to learn from, you know. But it's kind of like a risky thing right now because I think teams are not too high on quarterbacks in the draft because Sam Darnold just won a Super Bowl.
This is not a good quarterback year. This is not a good quarterback year.
Like teams are looking like, oh, we can finally get a quarterback in free agency and win a Super Bowl with him. Like, come on, man. Like, so yeah, the draft
I
this
don't
year
even think this is a good quarterback year for free agents.
it's not. It's not. I mean,
Next year is
you
the year
know
you
what
need
I
a
care
good
about, man. I
quarterback.
only care about my Bears, man.
Well, you and Seth Rollins, y'all are the ones that care about the Bears.
I only care about my Chicago Bears, man. That's what I care about. We got a little bit of a tricky situation we're in right now. There's no cap space, so we got to get rid of some players that we love, like Tremaine Edmonds, like hit Chicago. So that's what happens when you win, man. You got to make some tough decisions. So we got some tough
But the good
decisions.
thing is the Bears, I feel like under Ben Johnson and under Ryan Poles, I feel like Ryan Poles is a good drafter. He's a solid drafter. Let me say that. He's a solid drafter. I don't think he just get bust. He gets solid players, but he really has to hit on this year's draft
He does. He does.
to make up for what y'all could lose in free agency.
He does. Like you said, we just got to pick the best player available. Can't just be like, oh man, who's available? Just pick the best player available. I think we're going defense this year because offense is like,
Oh, for sure.
yeah, we're going defense this year. You got to build on it.
Question for you. You're not that far from Indianapolis. Is it on your bucket list to go to the combine one?
Yeah, it is on my bucket list. I actually was going to go. I was interested in going this year, but I was like, the Final Four is in Indiana, but I plan on going to that. So that's in April 4th to the 5th. So I got it. Yeah, because this agency that I was on, my guy that I'm working with, they got a Final Four party going on, and he was like, college coaches are gonna be there, and somebody. So I'm like, let me just grab on that network, get my name out there, and just keep building.
There you go, man. Keep building. You sent me a link yesterday, man. You got some new stuff going on. Tell me about what. Tell the people about what was in that link.
Oh yeah, I just dropped a new merchandise. You can look at it on the Mo Sports profile page. I got a little 5-year design that I made because we're about to hit 5 years in June. Yeah, everybody loves it. Everybody like, can I get a merch? Can I just shop, man? This is it.
There
Just
you
shop.
go.
Yeah, we dropped that yesterday. Just go on the Instagram page and just follow us. We got regional championships today. Oh, my guy in Kenwood dropped David's post at 3 o'clock. Yeah, things are moving, man. Things are moving.
Hey, man, Demola, I appreciate you jumping on with me, man. We'll make sure that we lock in next Friday. Make sure we give the people
Oh,
what they want. Make sure we give people what they want to hear and what they want to talk about. So I appreciate you jumping on with me. Anything you want to say to the people?
yeah, man. Just keep pushing, chase your dreams. It's not gonna be easy. Take take smart decisions, smart risks, um, and better yourself. That's it.
Hey, there you have it. That's my guy, Demola Oseni, CEO of Mo Sports. I am Chris Moore of More Insight. This is Insight you can trust because there is more where it came from. We'll see y'all again.
I was about to say that for you.
Nah.